What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here on Above Average. If you're new to the channel, thank you for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. Yeah, if you clicked on this video, it's because you want to know who the most surprising Oilers are this season. It could be good surprising, or it could be bad surprising. There's a few Oilers that have surprised me. Not all, but there are a few that have surprised me. So that's what we're going to be getting into today. So as always, guys, let's just hop right into this video. If you're new to the channel, guys, we're crushing it. You guys are absolutely crushing it right now, and I'm just so happy. As you can see, yeah, it's sweet. I can't begin to describe just how much it means to have you know, all you guys consistently watching the vids. It's super sweet. So show your support. I read every single comment. Who's an Oiler that has surprised you? Drop a comment down below. I read every single one. And yeah, let's hop right into this video. And as always, don't leave a like. Honorable mention quickly to Warren Foegele. I think this is a pleasant surprise. I love Warren Foegele. I love what he's brought to the table. He's having a really good season so far to date. He's played 68 games this season, and he's on a pace for, well, he already has a career high, 35 points. He's got 16 goals, 19 assists. So just an honorable mention there. This is a pleasant surprise. Of course, he's doing it on a contract year, but I do think he could be a 50-point player one day. You know, if the Oilers do decide to re-sign him, he could be a 50-point player. More so, I think he's going to be a consistent 40-point player, but pleasant surprise, Warren Foegele. He didn't make the list, but I just wanted to give him a quick honorable mention. But with that out of the way, we're going to start with Evander Kane. Now, this has been this is a bad surprise. I'm surprised on how much of a struggle he's having this year, and I'll play the video right now. I think I pegged him for having like 78 or 82 points this year. Let's roll it. I think if he plays the full 82 games, 70 points for sure. Let's say 75. I'm gonna put 75. Yeah, right at 75 points for Evander Kane. Okay, so I don't know what I said, but if I can remember correctly, I think it was, and yeah, I think it was 70, 80 points I said he was going to have. He's currently not having that whatsoever, and I did a video about a month ago ranking every Oiler so far this season. I'll put a link in the description if you want to watch that, but I think he was having a pretty bad season, and I rated him pretty down, like pretty low. A lot of people are ripping me apart saying, oh, how can you have, he's scored 21 goals this year, like he's looked really good. Well, since I did that video, he hasn't scored in his last 16 games. He hasn't scored in his last 16 games. Since the beginning of February, the Oilers have played 23 games played, and Evander Kane has 10 points. He has 10 points in 23 games played. You cannot, you know, he's supposed to be a juggernaut. He's supposed to be one of the big fives, you know, up front for the Oilers, and that's why I was disappointed in the season that, you know, I said he's having a disappointing season. A lot of people are ripping on me saying, well, you can't do that. Well, I did, and the numbers show he's having a pretty off year. He's got 39 points in 67 games played. Like, that's almost what Warren Foegele's doing. And you're paying Evander Kane a little bit more than you are Warren Foegele. And not only that, you're expecting more. You're expecting way more from Evander Kane than you are Warren Foegele. So yeah, I think he's having, I'm surprised by how bad of a season he's having. Like I said, he hasn't scored a goal in 16 games played. 16 games played. So it's not good. He's definitely going to have to do something, whether, you know, they tried getting him going on the top line the other night with McDavid. That didn't really work out, so, but he's got to get going. This is a player the Oilers will really need in the playoffs, and he showed up in the playoffs before, so is that when he, you know, comes around? Maybe. Let me know, are you surprised with Evander Kane's season? Were you expecting more? I know I was, so I think it's a bad surprise. He surprised me on how bad he's been playing, and especially of late. He had a little slow start, and then he was rock solid for just over a month, and then he's fallen off a cliff. I don't know what to do. So yeah, that's a bad surprise for Evander Kane. Okay, while we're talking about bad surprises, I'm going with Vincent Desharnais as another, and you know what, this is interesting. I guess the surprise here, I'm surprised with Vincent Desharnais, the love that he gets. I don't get it. I don't get the love for him. I'm sorry. I try and give, you know, him the benefit of the doubt. I watch him, I'm like, but man, he really just looks like lost out there. He does, and I'm so confused on what, and people always go to the analytics and all the numbers, and he's, oh yeah, but he's on ice this percentage, whatever. Like, I'm sorry, the analytics are, that's one thing, the eye test is a completely other. Like Oilers fans, oh, you need Vinny Desharnais in, you know, he's a physical presence. Well, that physical presence had one hit tonight against the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I watched him try to lay a few hits, and he looks so bad trying to, just, if I can find a clip, I'll play it, but it really didn't look good. And you know who they just got? Troy Stecher, who's not supposed to be a physical presence, but if you see in the photo, he's built like a ship brick house, and he certainly could be, because you know why? The last game he played, the Oilers, they beat the Sabres 8-3, I think it was. He got 2 hits, okay? So if you want a physical presence in Vinny Desharnais, yeah, he can throw him down, he can fight, but I'm sorry, it's just the basics. It's just the basics, and in the high pressure moments, he just fumbles the puck. He doesn't, I don't know, and in playoffs, like, I just feel like it's going to be that much more amplified. I know it is, that's what playoffs are. And you're going to have to show up in the big moments. Is Vinny Desharnais going to be the big moment guy? I don't think so. And people are saying, take Cody Ceci out. He needs to. No, Vinny Desharnais is the guy that needs to go. I'm sorry if you think otherwise. Like, just watch him. Literally, just watch him for a single game. I didn't expect him to have a monster year, so I'm not surprised he's having a kind of this season that he's having, because I didn't have any big expectations for him. I guess the surprise with Vinny is all the love that he's getting. But I'm ripping apart a guy that's getting, love from the fans. That's kind of rude of me, so keep cheering him on. Obviously, I want him to do the best. I really do. I just don't think he's the guy. So that's my thoughts on Vinny. Let's move on to the next one, because I get so heated sometimes. Anyway, next up, Conor Brown. Okay. In that same video that I rolled the clip in earlier with Evander Kane, setting my projections for his point total this year. I think I said I was going to give him 50 points. I was like, he's going to be on the line with Connor McDavid. They played in junior. He's going to get 50 points. Let's see if I was right. Roll it. I'm thinking career year for him for sure. Could he get 50 points? I'm thinking, I bet it. Yep, I think 50 points is what, I may be too big on this, but I'm going to say 53 points for Conor Brown. It's going to be a career year for him. And him and Connor McDavid, they're gonna find chemistry. They're gonna work so well together. I can't wait to see that. Okay, so again, that's what I said. And right now, currently, Conor Brown. Well, he's got 2 goals, 6 assists. He just got those 2 goals. So he's chugging along with 8 points in 58 games played. And I will say this. He's got more goals in the last 16 games than Evander Kane does, so there is that. But you know what? I think a lot of people really expected him to bring a lot to the table. You know what? Tonight, I think, was, even though he was one of the most noticeable Oilers, he was really skating out there against the Leafs tonight. So he hasn't done much offensively. And, when he didn't score those 2 goals, all the talk was, look at his hustle out there. Look at his penalty kill. Look at the hustle. It's like really? We're talking about hustle? You want to see hustle? You put me out there. I'll do that for 4 mil, whatever he's getting paid, 3 mil. I'll do that. I'll show you the most hustle in the world. When you're expecting upwards of 50 points from a player, which I'm pretty sure that's what I said at the beginning of the season. I'm surprised by how bad of a season he's having. What did you think? Were you surprised? Are you surprised? Were you expecting more from Conor Brown? I know I was. So it's good to see, he finally got off the schneid. He got a goal against the Sabres the other night. So can he get 3 goals? Holy crap, maybe he might. So that's another player I'm surprised with. But enough with me crapping down on these Oilers players. Now, to finish this video off, I've got 2 Oilers that have pleasantly surprised me. And let's just go with this next one. Mattias freaking Ekholm. Okay, I'm gonna roll another video here. Past Trevor when the Oilers first acquired Mattias Ekholm. Roll it. We got Mattias Ekholm. Yay. So screw Erik Karlsson, screw Jacob Chikrin. We got those 2 are up here. Mattias Ekholm is like way the frick down there. Oh my god. What the hell was I thinking? So yeah, you know what? I'm wrong sometimes. And with this Vinny Desharnais talk that I'm saying, who knows? I could be so wrong, but I don't think I am, but I could be. I really could be. But just going back to the Mattias Ekholm thing, I don't know what I was thinking there. I'm a diehard hockey fan. I watch hockey a lot, and when you could kind of look at it in the sense of Draisaitl, he's overshadowed by Connor McDavid. Well, he was playing for the Nashville Predators, which have always been known for having just stellar defense. You look, Ryan Suter, I think he donned the yellow. Shea Weber obviously did. You got Roman Josi. Those could be 3 Hall of Famers maybe one day. Ryan Suter, he hasn't done much, but he's one of the best American defensemen of all time. And then you got the best Swiss defenseman of all time in Roman Josi. And underneath all of that, you got Mattias freaking Ekholm. Oh, Mattias. Yeah, so I didn't know a heck of a lot about this guy, and it clearly shows because he has been such a good surprise, and I love it. I'm surprised, and not a lot of people might be surprised at, you know, how amazing he's been, but like I said, I didn't really know what to expect when the Oilers got this guy. So coming in this season, you know, seeing what he did last bit of the season that he played last year, and then in the playoffs, it was awesome to watch. But I think he's taken a step up from that, and we'll get to the next player who's also taken a step up. But it's crazy. It's honestly crazy. You look at his goal, the 2 goals he scored the other night against the Buffalo Sabres. Nice little, you got one of the little toe drag, and they're like, who he's taking practice or lessons from Connor McDavid out there. And then just one of the most satisfying. I'll roll the music and I'll play, because there's this music I have in my head that I'd like to see with the clip. So roll it. It's just beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? One of the most satisfying goals you ever see in the entire world. So, yeah, it was awesome. And then just to finish off with Mattias Ekholm, and this is as per Bob Stauffer. If you're an Oilers fan, you probably know what the Bob father he has to say. So, games played as an Edmonton Oiler. And this was a few days ago, so I don't know. It probably doesn't include the 2 goals that he scored the other night. 85 games played as an Oiler. 9 goals, 35 assists, good enough for 44 points, plus 60. Plus 60. Are you kidding me? Leads the NHL since being acquired February 28th, 2023. So, and the Oilers have a 58-22-5 record with Mattias Ekholm in the lineup. So, yeah, I mean, it's been a great surprise for me. A lot of people probably are like, oh, you're surprised by Mattias Ekholm? Yeah, I was, and I was wrong when I first, you know, I'm okay to admit when I'm wrong, and as should you. It's okay to be wrong. It's like, some people are like, just hate being wrong. No, it's good. You learn something, okay? Yeah, okay, and then to finish it off, I don't think there's any surprise here. It is Zach Martin Hyman, and wow, it's just unbelievable story. Like, just I thought this was a great point, but he's got 49 goals. He scored another goal tonight against the Leafs. It would have been cool if he notched 50 in his hometown. Like, how satisfying would that have been? But he got 49 goals tonight. His best year as a Maple Leaf was 41 points. So that's goals and assists if you're not a hockey fan. I don't know why you're watching this video, so maybe I don't have to explain that. But 41 points he got as a Maple Leaf. And he has 49 goals now. 49 goals? Are you kidding me? He's actually doing that? So, and I think last year he actually might have had more. Well, it'll be interesting to see how the season goes. But from looking at it, he could be on pace to have just about the same as... Yeah, like he currently does. He's on pace to have 83 points again this year. So that's back-to-back, two seasons in a row, 83-point seasons. That's just... And I'm going to show the tweet now. There's a guy that said this is going to be one of the worst free agent signings in NHL history. I said I was wrong, for a dumb take. Like, that was beyond dumb. That, like, the dumbest thing you could ever see. So... honestly, it's been such a pleasant surprise, and I was expecting maybe the same season, maybe a little bit of a dip off. You saw it right at Nugent Hopkins this season. He's tapering off a little bit, right? 100 points. It's not easy to get back-to-back 100-point seasons, right? So, and you know, so I was expecting about 83 points again. I really was. Maybe I'll roll what I said he was going to get this year. Roll it. 83 points and 23. So, yeah, man, plays a full season this year, 82 games. I'm thinking he's right around kind of like Nuge. I think he's going to be a point per game player this year. Let's go 85 points. 85 points for Zachary Hyman. Okay, but 50 goals. I did not expect that. And, you know, I think Oilers fans can say, I think this is fair to say, they've been blind to 50-goal scorers just because of Draisaitl. He's got 3 in the last 4 years, and then you got McDavid with the 63 goal season last year. And now you're getting a 50-goal scorer in Zach Hyman. Like, I don't think a lot of Oilers fans realize how crazy that was. I remember when Leon Draisaitl notched 50 in the last game of the season against the Calgary Flames. He got 50 goals, and I was like, holy crap, I, in my lifetime, have watched a 50 goal scorer, like an Oiler 50 goal scorer. And that was something, you know, growing up watching the Eberles, the Taylor Halls, you know, the freaking David Perrons of the world. I was like, oh, no, you know, they scored 20s, high 20s, and maybe the odd 30. I think David Perron did score 30, but you know, so, and I just remember how impressive that 50 goal season was by Leon Draisaitl, and just how dominant of a player he was. And the fact that the Oilers are getting that right now in Zach Hyman is beyond ludicrous, and what a bargain deal. They've got him locked up for 3 more years after this one at $5.5 million. So it's crazy. A 50 goal scorer at 5.5 mil. It's amazing, man. It really is. So that's all I got for this video, guys. If you like this video, yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. We're on the way to 5K, so if you want to join this journey with us, we'd love to have you. It'd be super cool. And if you know, I'm open to video ideas. If you drop a comment down below, what would you like me to do? More Oilers videos, less Oilers videos? You know, I'm all ears. So you know, this is my channel, but I'm making it for you guys, right? So I want you guys to enjoy it just as much as I do, because we're in this together. So that's all I got for this one, guys. If you're new to the channel, as always, feel free to subscribe, drop a comment down below. I read every single one. And don't be average when you can be above average. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Wow.